Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 live stream. We're back on the Harlem line. I'm absolutely loving this route. This is the best American route, and probably best route we've had out since the Brighton main line. Although there's only been, I think, one route out, and there's only been one route since the BML. No, West Cornwall and Dresden Chemnitz, I think, and Sherman. But this to me is the best route since the Brighton main line come out. Absolutely loving it. I like my third rail commuter stuff. And this is it's amazing. Anyway, let's see what we've got in the chat. We have got Archer, RW, Glenn, Stephen, Pep, Ron, Mr. Adams, GTA, Amanda, and Tanner. How's everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's all well. I've had quite an exciting evening, finding out someone in the household does have COVID, although I'm fine, so that's, we're all good. Anyway, you can't. And if I do catch COVID, I will still be streaming. However hard it may be, it's a commitment. I will do it. Let's quickly do that along. There we go. We're all good. Afternoon, French Stoke. Anyway, yes, we're in the M3. Let's get this underway. Let's pop that in. Set that to forward. Brakes go to max. And we shall get on these bits up here. That's all good, Stephen. You're buying this route later. Awesome. Right, there's that. Let's go up to here. We'll do the alerter, dead man's pedal, the ATC, the access, and not that. Right, let's get that off as well. It's your birthday, so happy birthday, RW. Hope you're having a good day. We've got a bit of time to get to North White Plains. It's literally just there. Hello, Laserjet. That's all good up there. Right. Well, let's get going. Let's make sure the points are 50 hours of this. Let's get this sorted. Let's see, that's all good. And that's all good. But yeah, we're in the M3. That's what we come in. I was feeling a bit old school. Cheers, RW. That'll be all good. And let's go. It's 10 miles an hour out of here. How's everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's all well. Yeah, can we get some happy birthdays in the chat for RW? I don't want to promote anything. You can still join French Dog, mate. Yeah, feel free to join. No, that's all good. Feel free to come in. I mean, people know you as French Dog now anyway, so. Hey, Celeste, how are you as well? Welcome in. Hola. Hello, Atik. But yeah, we're heading into the Big Apple today. In, the M3. Cool. But yeah, we're in New York. Where's the Cat Ace? Cat Ace is next to me. Probably come up in a second, try and terrorise the stream. Well, come on, making a no. Is Cat Ace gonna come up? She's just sort of stood up. No, I don't think so. She might come and say hello. Coming up on North White Plains. Yeah, we're going all the way into Grand Central today on this local service. You love the route, it's brilliant. Glenn, how's your play session getting on? Oh, I see, yeah. You was over shooting in this train. Oh, it's lovely, Glenn, isn't it? It sort of it's the same company who make the Electro Stars. But sort of, yeah, it gives that sort of Electro Star vibe to it. Well, it's the same sort of period, isn't it, French Dog? This was 70s, 80s, and, well, the 72 stock is 70s, 80s. So probably similar-ish traction motors. As long as it sounds good and sounds realistic, which I've heard it does, then that's all good. We've still got that 15 limit. There's the M7. Yeah, honk your horn every time you come into a station. What are we? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 coaches. Wow. Say never. Hello, Davidoff. Glad to hear you're feeling a bit better, mate. Lovely RW. How very Robloxy. Yeah, this is a rush hour service into New York. So I suppose, yeah, I mean, it'd be more busy going the other way, wouldn't it? Have Gwen, how long have you been on it now? So yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 10 coaches long on today's one. But yeah, look how crazy the trains get on. Like, look how close they get on here. It's mad. Look at this. And that's allowed. That happens. And sometimes they actually do connect up by accident. Look. That's how close you can go. It's interesting. How useless there. Look at that. 2 M7s. It's quite funny though, because yeah, sometimes is a bug at the moment. You can see you can see them couple up. Obviously by accident, they just bump into each other. So yesterday we saw an M3 and an M7 together as some sort of mega long train. Now we've got the members stream after this. I suppose it's the last stream for non-members, yeah. Well, possibly. But most likely. Awesome, Luke. Look at that though. Metro North. Yeah, these are the two trains you get, the M3A and the M7A. Personally, I prefer the M7A. Although the M3A is a true veteran and it's fun to drive. Nice, Glenn. Would you say it's worth it? That's for someone who doesn't really play American routes. And obviously getting that. There we go. We've got the green, so that's all good. That train's just about cleared those points. Like a tram system. Oh, the webcam is in the right place. Go a little bit that way. That one's off. It's weird because that one will be following the other one just as it goes along. Look, that one's leaving. That one's just like, you know, stalking as it goes out. Let's get the doors shut. Make battle simulator. I don't know. Up to you. Next station stop is White Plains. So yeah, so we should be calling out. We are a local service, so it should be all stops. Hello, Devon. Sometimes you do miss out Melrose and Tremont, but yeah, apart from that, it should be all stops. So White Plains, Hartsdale, Scarsdale, Crestwood, Tuckahoe, Bronxville, Fleetwood, Mount Vernon West, Wakefield, Williamsbridge, Woodlawn, Williamsbridge, Botanical Garden, should then be Fordham, Tremont, Melrose, Harlem, and then Grand Central. But sometimes you do miss out Tremont and Melrose going into the city. Do European, Robbie. Lovely, take. I know what song that is. Right now, track speed, go up to 50. Yeah, I'm all good, William. Hope you're all well. What UK route do you want in Train Sim World 2? The West Coast way or the Arun Valley line? The West Coast is probably the more likely of the two. Hey Daniel, how are you? Hopefully you're all well. What countries are we driving in on the members only stream? I don't know where we left. I think we left off about to go into Spain. Have you got Iberia, Archer? So possibly that. If not, I'm sure we can quick travel to somewhere base map. Right, coming into White Plains. Speed comes down to 35. There's the 35, acknowledge that. And here we are. I feel like you get more control of the brakes on this train as they come down slightly slower, so you can sort of just, I don't know, it feels like you have more control over the brakes in the M3. And here we are, this is White Plains. Cool. So fairly frequent. Yes, I mean look at this. You got one sort of every 20 minutes, then like a few minutes after that. So it's sort of rush hour time at the moment on the line. Same if you go northbound, it's fairly regular at the moment. I'll see Archer. I'm sure we can. Well, we'll be in Italy then. The window. Boom. It'll be Hartsdale next. Lovely station on this one, look at that. It's great. Let's get the doors shut. I'll see a teak. Right, let's go. But yeah, I thought we'd do a bit more old school action today. In the M3. Getting that up. There you go. Oh, you didn't have a good start to my day at church. Just got attacked by the cross. It's now broken. Alright, William. Hello, Trainmaster. How are you? Oh, blimey, William. You're going on the M7. Nice, Miss Adams. Let's get up to 65. Cool. And yeah, remember to turn off the cab light, because whenever you spawn in the M3A, it seems to turn the cab light on. So remember to turn that off. Got school tomorrow. Nice to see. Awesome, Davidoff. That's good to hear. Good to have you back. Right, coming up to Hartsdale Station. Yeah, at the moment, one thing I really do like about this route is that transition from, you know, suburbia, almost like countryside here, to being in the middle of the city. Yeah, in half an hour's time, we'll be in the middle of the city. Well, at the moment, we're sort of, you know, right out on the outside, country, trees everywhere. It's lovely. And every time you come into a station, do a blast with your horn. Here we are. Go right to the end. Cool. She is a super mod. You covered up on the M3s and M3s look unusual, I have meaning to say. Oh yeah, like the yeah, the bit on the other side. A little bit weird, isn't it? And here we are. See ya, Davidoff. Take it easy, mate. It is, yeah, it's weird, isn't it? The way you can't look out this bit. I don't know why that is, but I suppose probably because this panel's here, but yeah, sort of one side's covered up. We're 2 minutes early in the M3. I'm shocked. Hello, Daniel. But yeah, it seems to be fairly frequent at this sort of time. I think there is no PIS at this station, as I think the PIS would be on these boards here. Maybe they'll be added at some point. Hello, Jeff. How are you? Jeff the dude. Got about a minute, and then we're close the doors. It'll be Scarsdale next. Well, at this one, you get the worker monuments in the middle, which is nice little details. Got all the little bits of dirt and scratches on it. Love it. It's on the Long Island ones, at least to what I think. It was, or remember, it didn't really have any of the weathering on it. These ones, you know, you can see all the bits coming down, a bit of, you know, weathering. It's nice. Makes it feel more real. Yeah, good to hear, Jeff. I'm all good. Even the windows, that you can sort of see the dirt on the windows. Cool. Yeah, I would love to see some more American third rail commuter action. Let's get the door shut. Yeah, the M7 is quicker. Well, the M3 is still good. Still good. And we're off. Scarsdale next. Hello, Metra. How are you? Yeah, I'll say this is the best route, in my opinion, the best route we've seen. Well, my personal favourite since the Brighton Main Line. There it is, isn't that new? Not too far. There's another train already. It's really busy at rush hour. Sort of peak time. I think the quietest period on this route is between 1 in the afternoon and 4 in the evening. That's where you don't get as much trains running up and down. Whereas on the other bits you start seeing the Crestwood services as well. Not yet, I believe it will be tomorrow. Yeah, I think it's tomorrow they're putting the club back up. A bit of break. It's always fun driving the M3. It's a bit more challenging as well. Especially the brakes aren't as good, and you know. Went for a 60 there. And Scarsdale's just round here. Yeah, got a bit more gentle. There's the one in for the 60. Now we come round into Scarsdale. Hey, Daniel, can't wait for this evening. Fair enough, mate. Much appreciated, Daniel. Member for 6 months. Another train, or it's really, and this is sort of the upper part of the route where you will see less trains, and it's still busy. That's great. Well, the majority of trains you will see will be M7 services, as the M7 realistically is the more dominant train on the route. So probably in one single journey, there's 53 M3 services. So you'll probably see what, about 1 or 2 other M3s per journey. And we sort of say about 2 an hour. Which at the moment we've seen none. Has Daniel, it's whizzed by. Yeah, there they are, 2 trains. Arrived early again. What's going on? This isn't the M3. It'll be Crestwood next. Quite like this station, one of my favourites. Sort of the older style to it. We've got the members only stream, SNCF. What's the difference? Well, first off, the livery. The livery is different. The M3A is relatively still the same as the one from Long Island. Well, there are a few obviously differences. The horn being one, livery. Or the M7A. Well, oh, and also the shoes on here. The shoes pick up from underneath instead of on top. Same with the M7A. The M7A, you can see it's got the new bits on the roof, so the ventilation, new horn. Well, the M7A is the more drastically changed one. So yeah, livery, sounds, exterior on the M7A. Although the M3A is more just the livery and the sounds, or the horn. What, on there? Was it not on? No, it wasn't on. Crestwood next. Off we go. What time is the ETS2 live stream? 6:15, I believe. It's not far to Crestwood. You can see the shoes here, they go underneath instead of on top. That's how they get the power. And under it goes, look at that. Hello Roman. Cheers, well, good to hear. Happy to help out. What route should I drive? Do some LGV. Hello Quicko, how are you? Similar, Daniel, a similar era, isn't it? Sort of 70s, 80s, this one. Yeah, see, Quicko. Afternoon, Mickey. You like the Long Island Railroad? Yeah, it's a good route. Well, it's more of a network than just a route. And here we are, approaching Crestwood. Crestwood, you'll start seeing another sort of, I think, 2 trains an hour from here. As you get the Crestwood in peak time, sort of the shuttle service. Don't know, Miss Adams, probably a bug. Although it is, well, early days still on here, so you can expect to see that. Yeah, good to see Quick Arm, all good. So we're coming in on the end platform, which might mean we get a fast service passing us. Here we are, this is Crestwood. We'll go towards the end of the platform as we are a 10 coach. And yeah, blast the horn when you're coming into a station. Just to let people know you're here. Another M7 there. Will we see an M3? That's the big thing. Will we see an M3A this journey? We should see at least one. Maybe 2 at most. And yeah, there's 53. Yeah, 53 M3A services. So in terms of hours, yeah, about 2 or 3 an hour. Here we are. Crestwood. How much do you actually get in the platform? Oh, fairly easily. Arrived on time again. Oh, hello. There's one there as well. Well, welcome. Yeah, there's one just behind us. Next station stop is Tuckahoe. I'm guessing that train will probably be following us the whole way along now. And we're off. Yeah, plenty of traffic to see. So I wonder if that M7 will go left here and go off down there and try and sort of get past us. Oh yes, I take. But yeah, a nice evening service. I think I set it to April. So it was still sort of light, but the sun going down. Evening in the built, how are you? Two codes just around here. Got quite a nice design to it. Here we are. Hello Steve, I'm all good. Have you got any training videos for Long Island? As to partner training, I can't start a service route. Well, we've done plenty of streams on it. I don't know if I've done any learning on it. But yeah, plenty of streams. So have a look at one of those, Steve, mate. I'm sure I usually go through sort of what needs to be done to get it going. Although the setup, Steve, the setup for the Long Island trains is exactly the same as these ones. What am I doing tonight? Well, we've got the members stream. Look, more trains already. Another one. It is busy. But yeah, have a look at one of the Long Island streams, Steve, mate. Your other refund, what's that for, Nabil? That M7's following us. Surely you're going to get past us at some point. I don't think that is a scheduled service. Or is it? Look, just there. That's true, Steve. That is true. Well, first thing I would do is... Long Island is not as essential to play with the safety systems. So, master key on, reverser forward, put the brakes to brake max, and then charge the brakes up by clicking the, we're holding L1 or clicking the charge brake button. Yeah, so press the charge brake button, and then yeah, you should then be able to get going. Sounds good, Steve? So yeah, master key on, set the reverser to forward, put the brakes from emergency into max, and then charge the brakes by holding L1. Or if you're on Xbox, it would be the other LB. The skinny buttons at the top until you get to one, I think, above 90 psi. And then, yeah, then you should be able to get going. Why is there a train behind? Because it's following us. We're on time, so it's all good. Yeah, definitely worth it, Mickey. It is lovely, Pep. It does, Jude, yeah, much better. Well, not much better, but yeah, better. I think what's sort of, well, less good on this is the braking. But still good, though. It's very busy, isn't it? The amount of trains we've seen already tonight. No more M3s yet. I want to see an M3. I feel a bit lonely in this M3. No other M3s about. Who thinks we'll see an M3 on this journey? Or an M3A, I should say. Did you see my last comment? I didn't. How do you use the safety systems on this route? I shall explain that once we come to a stop. Well, one of the safety systems is the alerter, which is just like CIFA or AWS. Just goes, well, more like the DSD. Goes off to make sure you're alive. That's the alerter. Probably the 387, Jude. That's sort of the newer one. Probably very similar though. Although yeah, in terms of speeds, this will tell you what speed to go. So S is, well, stop. R is 15, M's 30, L's 45, and 60 is 60, and N is to go to the track speed. And you want to follow the lower speed. So if the track speed was 60 and you had a limit of 45 on the signal speed, you have to follow the signal speed. Okay, Ace is here. Fleetwood next. I'm not too sure, Quico, yet. Yeah, not too sure. Hello, Cat Ace. Just be careful not to hit anything. I'm just going to turn off the keyboard quick. Go over there. That's a nice, comfy seat there. Come on. No, you're going to stand right in front of the screen. I can't see the speedometer. If you quickly just go... Come on, over there. There we go. Probably one of the livery packs in the bill. Well, I suppose if you're on PC you can get the free ones, but I don't really trust any of them. And maybe get the Gatwick enhancement. I don't really have much DLC on there though, so... You just crashed the M7. Oh, Mr. Adams. That's true essence here. Probably the M7, Jude. Yeah, probably the M7. Oh yes, case is about. So pretty much, Stephen, just follow what speed it wants you to go in case. No, that's not a good time to go in front of the screen. Coming into a station. No, come on. No, we need to quickly go over there, quick. Here we are. Here we are. Well, there you go. The webcam is very furry at the moment. I do, Jude, yeah. So, well, just, yeah. I have to wait until Catis decides to move. Oh, no, not in front of the screen, not in front of my screen. I'd prefer you in front of the webcam. No, I can't see. I can't see. Come on. Just... Yes, I can see. No. Okay, come on. You're going to have to quickly move over there. Come on. There we go. She always likes to make her appearance memorable. I've seen the bill. In that case, she's trying to get over on the keyboard. There we go. Are you going back to the chair? I think you're going back to the chair. No, not on the keyboard, not on the keyboard. There you go. The chair's nice and comfy. There, we're all good. Oh, that could have gone disastrous. Well, there's the Catis making an appearance. Streamer problems. Hey then, Craigie. That M7 I think is still behind us. Mount Vernon West next. I get covered by the chat as well. And we're off. That's not too far to Mount Vernon West. We can go up to 60. This will be as bad. We're all good. Case was just making an appearance, saying hi. Cool, not too far. It's lovely though, isn't it? It's a lovely route. Good to Craigie boy. In fact, as this route is now out, what is everyone's favourite American route? And I'll count Oakville subdivision as well. My favourite underground route? I don't really have one, really. Don't really have one. I see Miss Adams. Baker is 15 miles long. It is. Well, that's got like 24 stations on it or something. So, and it is the whole thing. Right, Mount Vernon West. We've got a restriction of 45 at the moment. There for the Harlem, probably this one. We go towards the end of the platform again as we are 10 coaches. Another M7. Damn you. I want to see an M3. Feels lonely. We're being picked on by the M7s. Do you by any chance know if the Hudson and Harlem lines are the same thing? No. The Hudson line goes to Croton, Armen, something like that. This one goes to southeast. Well, I think to Wyzak. Eventually. So no, that's the same thing. Well, they are sort of the same thing from Harlem 125th Street down to Grand Central. Then they're, I guess, the same thing. And New Haven line as well. But no, they're not the same thing. Yours is still sandpatch grey without a doubt. Wow, Daniel, fair enough. I'll see. Don't find that too bad. Right, Wakefield next. Oh, it is Jude. It's best German. Yeah, best German route for me, I'd say. Probably still Hubstrecker Rhymru. Love that route. Bakerloo is very quiet compared to this. Should be a train every 2 to 5 minutes. Okay, Ace, you want to go out? There's literally a window open, which hopefully you can't hear birds. You know, and animals in the background. Hello, Amir, how are you? I'm all good. You throw Boston Sprinter. Yeah, I think there's quite a few favourites with Boston Sprinter. I mean, fair enough, it's a brilliant route. Especially with the high speed train as well. I think it's 22.49. Well, I'm not sure now, but I know it was when it first came out. You might still have that discount. I'm good, Dexter. Yeah, I'm good. How are you? This is Wakefield. Here we are. Your favourite route is Navica Dresden. Fair enough. There's only about 4 coaches on at this one. So you can't get a lot in here. Yeah, 4 coaches. Was it every half an hour? Yeah, every half an hour here. There's the M7. Still following us. That's got to be an ECS. Should really, Daniel. Best TS route? I'll say the Brighton Main Line. Then of course I would. Woodlawn next. You're only at Boston for the high-speed electric Amtrak. Also, the 50th anniversary livery's called on there as well. No, it's not GTO, no. Far off, far off. So, by any chance, is that the Harlem River down there? As I know we cross over the Harlem River when we're coming into Harlem 125th Street. But is that part, or is that like a tributary to the Harlem River? Or just the river that goes into the Harlem River? That one down there on the right. You like Amtrak, fair enough. You like all the doors open. What's your favourite French route? Oh, I'm not sure. What's my favourite French route in the game? Probably LGV. Well, I think I do have a couple of ones on TS as well. Although I don't think I've played much of them. How many stations on this route? 19. There's an M3. Yes, it's one of us. There it is. Hello, relative. There's an M3. An M3A. We saw one. So yeah, it's just about 1 or 2 if you're doing about an hour service. Maybe 3 if you're lucky. But they are there. But realistically, there is more M7As. Is there a branch line on this? Well, sort of, but then sort of not. There is the Hudson line, which goes up to Yankees, which is included. This bit here. So I suppose that is a branch line within this route you get. But realistically, that does go all the way back, all the way up to, well, Croton Harmon, I think it is. Yeah, I suppose you sort of do. You get this little bit here. Little bonus. There's no PIS, Ron. Yeah, there's no PIS at Grand Central. I guess probably in the concourse area, you would get all of the signs saying that's going there, that's going there, that's going there. So yeah, Grand Central is a bit of, well, pick and guess, I guess. Yeah, there's no PIS boards there. You prefer the M3 to the M7? Fair enough, Craigie. Any particular reason why? I would sort of just prefer the older bits. Lovely, French toke. Yeah, there's a French route in TSW, LGV Mediterranean. That's not too far to the next stop, which is Williams Bridge. Start getting the speed down. In TS they have Marseille Avion, their own Alps extension, and the fairly recent Strasbourg to Karlsruhe. That's true. Although you're not in France for long though for Strasbourg to Karlsruhe. I took like 15 minutes. Let's go for times too. It's very busy. Very busy. What's that, Dexter? Ask away. Then we go into Williams Bridge, which is a short platform. You're following the M3. But yeah, blast to the horn when you're coming into the stations. Here we are. Cool. Here's a little French though. They have TGV trains and complicated signal. That's true. A lot of people, including the think that does come, should go easy on the Germans, start getting other countries in. Well, there's the same amount of British routes as the German, I think. So that's what it just seems like. There's a lot of German routes because it's all DB. So it's like, wow, there's a lot, but there is the same amount. Botanical Gardens next, and German routes are good. It is due the third rail on this route. The shoes go underneath and sort of scrape the underside to get electric, whereas in the UK it's on top, and it's the same for Long Island Railroad. You get the third rail shoe which goes along the top. I suppose it's safer probably if it's underneath. Especially if you're sort of working on the track or whatnot. It won't be as much of a risk. Maybe Dexter. Use rainy weather, that's true, we haven't done that yet. Risky. How you doing, Risky? Can you show the outside of the train? Here it is. Well, it'd be cool to get a train going past. Might see one at some point. A French signalling tutorial. I don't know French signals. I'm useless on them. I know TVM, but proper sort of, you know, colour light signals in France, I don't know. Fair enough, Steve. Well, I recommend Long Island and the Harlem line. They sort of have that British route vibe to them. Obviously British place names, as it's the East Coast, one of the original colonies. And it's third rail, electric multiple unit, you know, sort of similar-ish. Does give that sort of British vibe. That's why I liked Long Island so much, and same with this one. Awesome, Mr. Adams. Really busy as well. Is the rain cleaner on? The rain cleaner? You mean the windscreen wiper? No. Oh no, okay. No, not now. I'm just about to come up to the end of a short platform station. You can just wait here, quick. Hold on. Okay, yeah, you ducked down. That's quite cool. Well, Cat Ace is back. Right, there's a nice comfy chair there. There we go, making an appearance again. About 6:15, ladies and gents. On time again. Right, should be Fordham next. Fordham, Tremont, Melrose. Okay, we are all stops. Maybe at some point, Jude. Not later on though. Yes, there's a window. I think the cat just wants to go out, but there's a window open. Could, you know, go down there. Exactly, GTA. See a cat. You must be. You doing the service behind, Mr. Adams? In fact, it is behind. I can hear it. Still following us. I want a service to follow us from behind. Oh, there's 2 following. What? Oh my god, there's 3. There's 3 trains following from behind. Wow. It's proper rush hour, isn't it? Yeah, member stream after this. That's a good laser jet. Yeah, about 34 minutes. Cat on the track here. Here we are. Here we are. Do you get announcements on the platforms on this route? No. Haven't heard any of sort of the generic ones, like, I don't know, no smoking allowed or fast trains pass through. So no, I don't think on this one. Here we are. Well, you do have the PIS though at some stations. Let's look at this one. It might be the other type. Maybe not this one. This is Forden. Probably see, yeah, there's the M7. Hello. Oh, you really are going. Oh, you're on the other line. Hey, it's on the other line. Good. Was that the... No, that's another one. I like this though, you get parallel running. Like, ready? Past it goes. Fair enough, French Stoke. It does have rush hour vibes. Right, it's Tremont next. I love when you get that, the other train, especially when you're rating it as well. I think for... It was today's video, wasn't it? We raced into Grand Central and there was like another 2 trains next to us going in. It was brilliant. I believe a lot of the lines are bi-directional. So... Well, I think the M7's one as it is 75 along here. Well, they might have to wait for us, you never know. It's slowing down, I think. It's not too far to Tremont. It's probably the hardest station to spot as well, and it's got the shortest platform. So I like to sort of be a bit slower along this bit. Along we go. The M3, A and M7s don't follow up behind so close on Long Island. No, because Long Island's got the, well, colour like just normal signalling, not the in-cab signalling. How do you think Spirit of Sin will be until release? No clue. Probably still a few months away. Do you think this is better than the Long Island route? By a long stretch. Although if you are enjoying this route, do give Long Island a go. Same trains on it. And if you are getting Long Island, get the M3 with it, because the M3 is a separate DLC for Long Island. Yeah, if you do get Long Island, get the M3 with it if you can. Makes it a ton better. Oh, I see, yeah. French Stoke. Now look how short the platform is there, though. Look at that, it's tiny. I think it's, what, 2 coaches? Where's the other train? We'll see it in a second. Where is it? Is it not following us anymore? Look at that. There's tons of them all together. Got any express ones on the way? Yeah, there's one there. Arrived on time, it's got PIS here. So the next train after us is at 18:47, so those ones behind are following us. When is the March Madness Spirit of Steam stream? Didn't they say next Sunday? What do you What routes do you prefer? Electric, third rail, multiple units. They're my sort of routes. And let's go. So this sort of route like this, perfect. Brighton mainline to me, perfect. You know, you got a nice mix as well, services on both this one and the BML. About sort of 50 minutes from one end to the other. Slow ones, hour and 15. It's great. And you get those little services as well. It's got the same route, Steve. The only one which is different is the North East Corridor, New York, which goes from New Rochelle to Newark Liberty International Airport. That's the only route which is not in Train Sim World 2. And any route you have in Train Sim World 2020, apart from that North East Corridor route, you should be able to bring over to Train Sim World 2. Awesome French though. Yeah, TVM's cool. There's another M3, it's one of us. Have some more on. There you go, on the Express as well, look at you. Lovely. It's not too far to Melrose and it has got a short platform. I prefer the 375, Jude. Yeah, I prefer the 375 to the Javelin. I just like Electro Stars. Coming up to Melrose. Been a bit more cautious as we are on the M3. You play this game on PS4 as an M7. Quite a long one, I think that was 10 coaches, that one. Although we're 10 coaches. I'm sure a local service is quite a long train. Here we are, this is Melrose, which I think is another 2-coach platform. Although it feels slightly longer than to Tremont, so you have a bit more clearance. Or a bit more leeway. See you, GTA, thanks for coming in, mate. This is Melrose. After this one, it's in Harlem, 125th Street. Yeah, I feel like you have more control of the brakes in the M3A, so you get a slightly more precise stop. Yeah, 2 coaches, and then you get a bit more leeway. There you go. There's the M7 behind us, and I think there's actually one after that as well. I'm pretty certain there's one behind this as well. I think there was. No, maybe not, unless that one's gone past. Oh, not that. Harlem next. Yeah, there's one. Oh, there's one there. So, there's one behind that as well. Let's get going. We got a... It's another M3. Was that the 3rd one we've seen? Brilliant. No, Cat Ace. No, not... there's about to be speed restrictions and all. There we go. There's the Cat again. There's another M3A. Both on the Expresses as well. Off we go. Busy though, isn't it? And then this way you get the Hudson line joining up. How much is this route to purchase on the PS Store? Should be $24.99. If it's still got that discount, $22.49. Which it might have, I think, for the first week or so. Hello LWR, how are you? I think this one gives you a 45 restriction, I think. Yeah, 45 restriction. Which in this you have to come down pretty quick, as it will get angry at you. Maybe a 30 coming up. Maybe. Yeah, this is where the Hudson line joins up on the right hand side. But you can go 1 station long to Yankees, 153rd Street East. Yeah, it's going to be good out of here. What would it be? Well, it would be a convoy. That's where for a split second it went to 35. Well, that's 40 again now. But we'll go back down to 35. There's an M7. I'm guessing that's going down the Hudson line. Go for a cat, Steve. Much more chilled out. Probably not, Jude, so feel free to pop it again. That's the best thing to then typing in, have you seen my comment? Although I'll scroll up, but it's better just to pop it again. 387, 395,700, nice. Going over the Harlem River. It's just a beautiful route though. Over we go. Yeah, it's brilliant. But yeah, this bridge actually lifts up in real life. It's supposed to be quite a pain for the railway. But it's not competitive LWR, no, it's just well, just a nice chilled out drive as members. I have to spin the wheel, which will be for a £10. Whatever you want, £10. 6:15, quick out. I need to have a little break. And this is Harlem, 125th Street. With the view of the New York skyline. Here we are. Hello exploring, how are you? That would be fun. Well, it probably wouldn't be fun, but... Okay, no, not that. I'm literally just coming into the station. You have to wait there, wait there. Look how busy it is here. None of our M3 brothers, so it's all M7s. No. Wait there, wait there a sec. We'll go down there. But yeah, I believe the lines are bi-directional. Because when that Grand Central race, both tracks there on the left were going towards Grand Central. Chase a cat, lies out, it's to walk around over here if it's raining. Then it's no to a walk, fair enough, Ron. You don't like skyscrapers? They look awful, never mind a skyline of them. Fair enough. I mean, some do look a bit horrid, but some do look alright. Although, yeah, I mean, I'm more of a country person, town, so, yeah. Although some look cool. Okay, this is really just meowing. You want to go out, don't you? Give me 10 minutes. Among Us. Seems to be busy everywhere. Right, and off we go. Yes! Right, here is the case. I think one of my favourite looking skyscrapers is probably either the Shard or the One World Trade Center. But some skyscrapers, yeah, a bit, yeah. Yeah, pretty much LWR. Got a new haircut yesterday, awesome. That would be funny. You can get it on PlayStation. The only problem is I would have to try and find a way to delay the stream, so then people wouldn't see if I'm the imposter. So that would sort of, yeah, that would be a bit, well, pointless then. You can see Can't Have to ban off. No, wait there. I think Catties does want to go out. She's doing her thing, and now she's going to start knocking things over. I see LWR. There's another M7. What's that, a 6 coach? Okay, quickly come across now. We're all good for now. There you go, making another appearance on the cam. The funny thing is, it's only when I'm streaming will the Catties come up on the desk and start getting in front of the webcam on the keyboard. She knows. She knows. Usually she just sleeps and chills out. Now we're going into this tunnel. I'm expecting Among Us back. If I got it now, it'd be on the PlayStation. I should go back up to 60. Back up to 60. It comes down to 45 again soon. There's not really much point speeding up too much. As at that next corner, it's back down to 45. So in fact, I'm just going to keep it at 45. As on this corner, it will go back down. See, this here will give us the 45. It's quite weird, this tunnel, that sort of just curls around. What's Among Us? It is, I don't know what the best way, a murder mystery game. You sort of got to guess who sort of the murderer is, pretty much. I guess that. Yeah, it's like a murder mystery game. You got to guess who the murderer is, but like a family-friendly game, ish. Yeah, it was quite popular back in the second lockdown. Is that going to go up to 30? Yeah, 30 now. You don't get a lot of time either, and you probably got to slam the brakes on. And sometimes even go below 30 for it to turn the light off. Okay, so that's enough when you're streaming. So, who are you talking to, Quick? Now come down to 15 at this one, so I might as well just get down now. Yeah, coming into Grand Central soon. Well, for the next just under a mile, we have to get 10 miles an hour, which is fun. It's quite cool though, seeing sort of the underground caverns of Grand Central. Soon that track speed will come down to 10 as well. Yeah, it's always a fun service. Really enjoying the route. For me, this is like the Brighton main line of the US. And it's third row. I think she's talking to the Zach. Possibly, Steve. That's a good theory. Looks like a train's coming out at the moment. What's it going to be, an M7? Probably an M7, innit? I think there's one to the left of us. Where is there? There's an M3. It's one of us. Hello. Awesome French joke. Oh, that's true, LWR. Although it's downhill and uphill here. So I think it sort of goes between the lower and the upper platforms. So you sort of go down to sort of that sort of midpoint, and then you get the lower tracks going down and the upper tracks then going back up. Across we go. Metro North. with the M3. You can see the station that's up just around there. And you just got like a sea of red lights. And you've sort of got to figure out which one's yours. Although I believe your signal will always be on the right hand side. And you're going at 10 miles an hour. Probably one of the reasons why it is also 10 miles an hour. Because there's so many signals. And it might be a bit disorientating to see which one's actually on the right of you. Until the last second. So that's probably why it's also quite a low speed. Looks like we're going to be going across here. This is Grand Central. I can see another M3. It's one of us. It's over there. But yeah, the M3s, there are less of the M3s, but that's just realistic. I don't know how many M3As Metro North do have. But yeah, way less to the M7s. M7As. What other trains do Metro North have? I know they've got the diesel Genesis units, haven't they? Or locos. Have they got any other multiple units? Like the M9 or anything like that? I think Long Island has M9s. Does Metro North have M9s? Does Metro... That's just a good point. The Metro North run the New Haven line with the M8s? I'm guessing not. That's a completely different livery. Yeah, can we try and get up to 40 likes? First up to Arthur. Oh nice, so it is brilliant. It is very, very good. I'm sure you'll be able to get it at some point. There goes, that's an M7 there. Tell by the doors. Hello Mason, and the windows. I doubt you have to do the horn coming in here as well. You're going very slow and it's also underground. So doing the horn here, with all the trains coming into Grand Central, would be quite deafening. So I doubt you would do the horn. Would you do the horn coming into Grand Central? Surely not. I think on the cab ride videos they didn't. But yeah, probably because you're going so slow. And people probably, well, you're just going really slow, so. Don't know, Mason. Awesome French toke. Well, I'll get it all step after this. Hello, Crustra. Have you noticed the sounds on the M3? Are the sounds on the M3? Yeah. I don't think the M3 has been changed as much. I think it's just a horn, really. The M7A is probably the highlight. That's been drastically changed. Do it again. Well, we might do this again tonight, but probably not. I'm really enjoying it, but no, it's Sunday. Well, tomorrow we'll be doing the Harlem line. Probably on the Harlem line for a little bit. Oh, have you heard it sounds like the 72? It's similar-ish. But as long as it sounds realistic, which I think it does. That's all good, but yeah, it's similar-ish, but similar era. Yeah, similar era. Sort of 70s, 80s, isn't it? Here we are, this is Grand Central. All change. You got like the marker lights up there. Yeah. That was a good journey. I enjoyed that down from North White Plains. You do blow that one, do you? And also, if you want the passengers to be in the dark, you can. Ready? Boom. Yeah. Now they can sit in the dark. You could do that, I suppose, when you're, you know, just sitting here. And this one goes back out at 15 past, and it is going... That's a faster service, that is. Yeah, that's a faster service. A shuttle to North White Plains. but a slightly quicker service. That's not too bad. Sort of turnaround time, not bad at all. Anyway, see you, Pep. Thanks for coming in. That is going to be everyone for today's Harlem Lime live stream. Harlem Line live stream, Harlem Lime. Links can be found in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. I'll be back with the members only stream in about 15 minutes time, and we'll be doing a Euro Truck Simulator 2 convoy. So feel free to come into that if you're a member. Anyway, apart from that, links can be found in the description to the Discord, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. Apart from that, thanks for coming in, and I hopefully will see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.